didn't do it. Alright, this will have it. Alright, it was a day, I was chilling on the porch at my nigga's house and shit. Nigga, alright, I'm chilling this shit, we chilling. The hoes was over there and shit, you know, we cooling. So, you know, we over there cooling, you know, talking and shit, yeah, we know, y'all niggas, we chilling and shit. So, nigga went in the house and shit. The hoes went somewhere else. They hopped in the car and went somewhere else. I'm still on the porch chilling, waiting for everybody to come back. So, you know, thing is, on Kinsman, where I'm from, bruh, oh my god, shit happens daily. It's like Compton. Okay, I was on the porch chilling and shit. I'm just chilling. I ain't had no phone at the time, so I couldn't hit nobody up. And so the nigga, I'm just looking around and shit. People outside and shit. You know. Out of nowhere, some nigga come out the cut. No, I'm gonna tell you before that. Some niggas pulled up in a van right next door to their house. So niggas is.
And that will have some effect on the.
Still, no. It was a van like that though. It was like a box van though. It was a box van though. It was a box. And then niggas was chilling in the car smoking and shit. So I'm looking at them niggas like, oh, them daily niggas. I don't care too much about them. And, some nigga come up out of nowhere, out the cut, out the next door driveway, come up with the strap, bust a nigga. I'm like, oh shit. He bust a nigga in the seat, in the passenger seat. He shot the nigga. Shot the nigga dead. I'm like, oh shit. I wanted to get up and run, but where was I gonna run to? Nigga locked the door. I'm looking like, man, this nigga like, he locked the door. I'm like, oh, the nigga cut. He like the door. So I'm like, nigga right here just bust a nigga. So I'm like, it's a balcony right there on the. So I'm like ducking and shit. Nigga behind him is like, oh shit, this nigga ain't see. Nigga gonna come for me. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm looking like, oh.
That was brilliant defending.
And then he got to running. He ran back in the cut. I think he jumped the fence and went to the other street. Then all you hear is niggas running and shit. And you hear bitches screaming and shit. Cause you know it's like two other houses down there with a whole bunch of other hoes and shit. I don't even know. They sluts and shit. They hoes. So I'm like, all you hear is ah. I'm like, oh shit, man, this shit's serious. Cause you hear like 3 shots. He shot the nigga 3 times, straight dead in his chest and head. I'm like, oh my god. So I'm scared as fuck. I watched it. I'm like, oh my god, that's the first time I ever witnessed somebody die. When somebody died, I was so scared. I know, true. This shit's true story. So I'm like, yeah, I'm like standing behind the thing, looking, just peeking, like, man, this nigga gone, right? Me trying to be a savior and shit, come up to I'll go off the porch and go to the truck and shit, like, not the truck, the van, looking like, bro, you good?
Oh, it could be on.
Bro, you good? You good? Bruh.
They're on the counter-attack here.
You good? I'm looking at the nigga like, oh shit, this nigga slumped over in the seat, leaning out the van. I'm like, oh man, this nigga's done. Looking like, oh shit. I'm looking around like, man, me being a dumb nigga, go in the glove compartment.
He didn't get it.
I go in the glove compartment, try to see who this nigga is though, cause I ain't never seen the nigga though. I was trying to see, I was going in his pockets, look at his wallet and shit, see who this nigga is. I was a criminal back then. Like I wasn't a criminal, but I was a curious ass nigga though. Like curiosity killed the cat, but curiosity killed that nigga. But yeah, I look at his wallet and shit. Look at him. I still don't know who this nigga is, so I'll just put the wallet back and shit. The cops coming quick. This the fastest cops ever came though. Cops don't come to black neighborhoods in like 5 minutes. Shit. But I guess they was already around the corner or whatever, so they got called in quick. So, you know, I get caught at the situation. So they catch me and shit. I'm like, dude, I ain't do shit. I got my hands up and shit, like I ain't do shit. And my niggas on the porch behind me, they just not coming outside and shit. Like, Mike, what happened? I'm like, this nigga just got shot, dude, and he dead. They like, oh shit, what happened? He said, what happened again? I'm like, nigga, I just told you, nigga. Like, how dumb can you be, nigga? And then, I guess it wasn't new to these niggas, like, these niggas gonna see this shit on a daily. I'm like, bro, I hang around y'all nigga all the time. Y'all niggas don't see this shit daily.
He's lost the ball.
But anyway, I'm like, yeah, I ain't do shit. So they just asked me cousins and shit. So they, you know, I'm like, one of the cops asked me what happened. I'm like, dude, sit on the porch. Told him the same story I'm telling you. Seen the nigga come out the cut, blast this nigga. I guess he had something to do with the nigga. I ain't say that. I'm saying what I said to you. But I said, I seen a guy come out the driveway over there, start running with a hoodie on. He start shooting the guy 3 times. And that's all I heard, and that's all I seen. And the guy ran back. I guess he probably jumped the fence and went to the other street. I guess they ain't believe me or some shit because they cuffed me straight on top. I'm like, oh shit, bruh, I didn't do it, bruh. I don't got a strap on me. So I'm like, eh. And then the other nigga that was driving, he had got out the car to go in the house because his house across the street. Because he parked on the other side of the street. He parked on the other side of the street, and then the nigga that was driving the car, the nigga was in the other nigga was his friend. He was in the passenger seat. He stayed in the car. I guess he was smoking and shit, and he was listening to music. And I guess the other nigga was gonna be out the house in a minute. So he come out the house like, oh shit, what happened? I'm like, yo, nigga got bust at. I exactly said that to that nigga. I'm like, yo, nigga got shot. He dead. And he's like, oh shit. I'm like, nigga, you act like this ain't your friend. The nigga got shot. He was like, oh shit, my nigga got shot. I'm like, nigga, he's dead. Like, bruh, what the fuck? And so I'm still cuffed and shit. My mother, they told me to call my mom and shit. I'm like, all right, I call my mom and shit. Like, mom, some shit just happened. I'm like, some stuff just happened. So, you know, I'm about to go ahead and go down to the police department. You can come pick me up if they don't like try to put some shit on me. So, you know, after this, I don't have no criminal record or nothing. So anyway, I'm like, you know, they take me and said, asked me some more questions and shit. They like, what the guy look like? I'm like, nigga, I didn't see his face. He had on a plain black ass hoodie, blue jeans, and some Nikes. Some white Air Force Ones. I'll say about that. They was probably busted. Some busted Air Force Ones. This is like 2 years ago. So I'm like, yeah, I'll tell these niggas this shit and shit, you know. He's like, why were you going in the glove department? Because I ain't telling why I went in there, though. I told him, well, I just wanted to see who this guy was. Because apparently somebody had a witness statement saying this nigga went inside the glove department in his pockets and tried to lie. Let me turn his music off because niggas fuck for real. Alright, then, get to ask me questions and shit. And I'm like, yeah. Then they leave the room and shit. I'm like, some nigga that's peeking through the window probably. Some lady, some guy, I don't know who it was. Somebody anonymous. They were saying the guy was going in his pockets, shit, like going through the glove compartment and shit.
Very courageously done.
I didn't though. No, but then after that they just leaving. They just let me be for a minute. Then they got back to me. They was like, they didn't catch who it was yet, so they just what's it called? What's that thing called with the lineup? When they give you like hella other people? Yeah, that. So I wasn't in that. No. They tried to hit me with that shit though. They put me in there so I can identify who it was. I'm like, man, I ain't about to identify who the fuck this is because they probably know who I am. So I'm like, no, he ain't in there. No, I ain't see nobody in there. I ain't see that nigga though. So after that, they just let me bounce. I was like, am I gonna have a criminal record for no reason? They're like, no. Alright, I'm good. My mom shit comes to the scene like, what happened? I'm like, this nigga got shot. He got shot next to Antoine crib. So I was like, yeah.
Possession with Milan.
One. Kinsman, 40.
is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening. That's a vital stop. Here's Flamini.
Damn, my mic just cut off. Where was I? Oh, mom came and said, I was like, yeah.
And he looks for support on his left.
She's like, what happened? I told her, the nigga got buzzed by a smart
It's the
crib.
goalkeeper's ball.
Crib.
That.
And, that was about it.
Well, they've got the throw.
That's 10 minutes. Damn.